Carly is obviously the focus of all this. When you look back at your time with her as head coach, but beyond that, over the entirety of her career, what will you remember most about her national team tenure?
Obviously, the the goals in the finals and how she single-handedly won the championship in the World Cup in 2015 is so iconic and it's something that Carly will be remembered for. But in the last 2 years, I had a chance to learn a lot more about Carly and who she is and what she's all about. And I think that it's just inspiring to talk to her or just to watch her train. It is inspiring for the players, but it's inspiring for the coaching staff as well. Just the way she pushes everyone to be their best every time they step on the field is something that I will remember Carly for forever and be grateful for the opportunity that I've had to work with her and just feel honored about it.
Thanks, Steve. Let's go to Jonathan Tannenwald, who will have a little bit less to write about.
Well, I hope not.
Yeah.
But hi, Vlatko. Thanks
Hey.
as always for the time. First of all, did you go to the concert last night?
No, I did not go to the concert. I actually gave my ticket to a staff member.
One of the many, the big numbers, the career records that Carly Lloyd holds with this program is that she's played in the most games in major tournaments of any player in U.S. history. And obviously she's got, the second most caps of international history. And I wonder, given the evolution of women's soccer, do you think we're ever going to see a career quite like this again?
I mean, first, her career is remarkable. I don't know if that will will be matched. I wish it is. I mean, we want to see Soph Smith or Mallory Pugh or Kat McCarry or anyone to reach that. But the fact that Carly did it, it's a good benchmark or good standard for young players or younger players to strive towards to. And we're talking about the younger ones, but also the ones that are in the middle. They see Carly now and they say, oh, so we have a lot more years in us. So it's not just 2 or 3 now. She extended the lifespan of professional athletes and showed that age is just a number.
Thanks, Jonathan. If you have questions for Vlatko, please raise your virtual hand and we'll go to Steph Young. Go ahead, Steph.
Thank you, Aaron. Hi, Vlatko. I was, at times like these, we all reflect. I was wondering if you had been reflecting at all on, in the years that you've been coaching Carly and been head coach, if you had any takeaways or any thoughts on the ways that coaches relate to the players that they coach and the ways that you can bridge, the differences between the way coaches see the game versus the way players see the game, that sort of thing.
I mean, in my 2 years with Carly, first and foremost, I want to say that I had such a great relationship. And every time I had a meeting, conversation, formal, informal, it's been a learning opportunity for me. And whether we talk about the game itself, the approach of the game, preparation, anything that we talked about, for me, I felt like it was a learning opportunity. And I always say, as coaches, we're here to teach the players, but also we can learn so much from them. And if there's someone that we can learn from, that's Carly Lloyd, because she has been through everything. She's seen it all, and she has earned every bit of her success with hard work, determination, and commitment. It's like I said in one of my previous answers. It's just such an inspiring story for anyone that just listens to her, knows her, or has a chance to work with her.
Is there a particular story or example that comes to mind of something you learned from Carly?
I mean, there's so many things. I mean, I will tell you my very first meeting with Carly in my one of my first camps. we had a conversation, and she said, "Hey, Coach, I want to ask you something." And I said, "Sure, no problem." She said, "How do you feel about extra work?" And I said, "What do you mean?" She goes, I have a certain regiment and work program that I do, that I do certain runs on certain days on top of everything that we do in training." And I said, "Okay, but we have a periodization that we follow." That she goes, "Yes, but I do a lot more work on top of that." And I said, first I was thinking, now, we got to follow this. But then I asked her, I said, "How did you do it in the past?" And she said, "I would just go on Google Maps, find a piece of green area, and get one of the cars, the vehicles that we have in camp, and drive there and do my runs." So I said, "With other words, you're gonna do it anyways?" She said, "Yes." I'm like, "Okay, then you might as well then do it here with us. You don't have to go in parks and twist your ankles somewhere. At least we're gonna provide a good field." So in my mind, I'm like, okay, she's gonna do it anyways. I might as well be the nice guy and say, "Yeah, of course, Carly, I want to support everything that you do." And I think it kicked off a good relationship. So I appreciated her honesty and being straightforward with me, and I think she appreciated my support. So it was a good beginning.
Thank you.
Yep.
All right, let's go to Andy Grader from Pioneer Press. Go ahead, Andy.
Yeah, there's a red button down in the corner that you can click. It helps.
Wait, hold on.
Oh, sorry, Andy. So it was high face.
Yeah, I was hitting the unmute. Thanks for the time. This question is not about Carly Lloyd. Minnesota was kind of the first place that the U.S. national team played international games 35 years ago. What do you know about that history and that opportunity that this state gave the women's game?
Yes, so I was not aware of it until recently, and Hafiz informed me about it, which is very very interesting moment or detail, and I guess it's nice to be back where we started, where it all started, and I feel like it's a good opportunity for us to put up a good show, and obviously first for the state that hosted the very first game, and also for Carly, who is going to play her last game.
Thanks.
Thanks, Andy. Definitely a sign of the growth of women's soccer from the National Sports Center to Allianz Arena. So,
Yep.
Well done. Let's see here, Bruce Beck. Go ahead, Bruce.
Thank you. Vlatko, what has Carly meant to the women's game, both nationally and globally, in your mind?
I mean, she's a soccer icon everywhere, anywhere in the world. And I've said this before. If she was a male soccer player in Europe, we would have statues of Carly Lloyd all over the country, Europe. I mean, streets would be named after her, complexes, stadiums, everything. That's how big she is, and I think that she has represented this game, has helped grow this game in this country, outside of this, and it's what a great person to do that, and what a great person to follow.